When I heard the news about Dr. W.A. Johnson possibly stepping down and retiring from pastoring the Lee Street Baptist Church, first of all, I had to hear it twice when he said, "My time is just about up. I know that I ain't got much time left." And I was like, me and mom was like, "What? Wait, did he just say what I thought he just said?" I was like, "Go back. Look, I gotta hear that again just to make sure." And he said it. And I was like, "Oh, man." So more than likely next month or the month after, Dr. W.A. Johnson will no longer be the pastor, or he will be retiring from Lee Street Baptist Church. Was, if there's three legendary pastors in history, they've got to be Reverend Joseph Henry West from First Baptist Church in Lynch, Kentucky, Bishop Joseph Glover from the Millsboro Church, and Dr. W.A. Johnson from Lee Street Baptist Church. And Dr. W.A. Johnson's been there for years upon years, helping out the youth, bringing groups in, activities. I mean, Dr. Johnson, he's a fine example. Him, Bishop Joseph Glover, and Reverend Joseph Henry West are fine examples of preaching the truth and living right, living what they preach. With pastors, Lord have mercy today. Pastors and preachers nowadays, 80% of us, we don't live what we preach. And that's the honest truth. And then there's some of us that live what we preach, and there's some of us that made some mistakes, but we came back. And thank God I'm one of the lucky ones that's I've made some mistakes, don't get me wrong, but I've came back and everything, stronger than ever. But Dr. W.A. Johnson, I've not ever seen him one time mess up, unless he's not mentioned it or anything like that. I've never seen the man hardly miss a church service to take a vacation. That's how dedicated he is to Lee Street Baptist. That's how dedicated he is to church, to Jesus, because it's all about Jesus in the end. But I'm definitely going to miss Dr. W.A. Johnson, especially his emotions in the preaching. Lord have mercy. Because he has a low voice and he goes higher and higher. Oh my goodness, Dr. W.A. Johnson. You just got to watch him on Living Faith Television just to know what I'm talking about at 11:30 p.m. at night on Sunday nights. That man can flat out preach, and he lives what he preaches. He is going to be truly missed. I don't know who Lee Street Baptist is going to get to replace him, but that's going to be hard and tough shoes to fill. And when you have legendary pastors that live what they preach, they're hard to replace. Nobody replaced Reverend Joseph Henry West, and nobody so far has replaced Bishop Joseph Glover. And I don't know if I can see anybody replacing Dr. W.A. Johnson or not, but if so, that's going to be hard and tough shoes to fill. But Dr. W.A. Johnson, thank you for living what you preach and preaching what you live, and thank you just for being a great example of what a pastor, what a minister, and what a child of God is supposed to be. And you will truly be missed when you retire.